Okay, one. Okay, we're rolling. Okay, so today we have the Universal Yum Box. We're gonna go ahead and open it up. We still haven't opened it. Let's see what's inside. Don't even know where it's from yet. So I'll go ahead and let her rip. We're gonna try a lot of new things.
A lot of new things?
Yes, we're gonna try a lot of new things. Alright, so what does it say? Alright, hold it up.
Okay. So
welcome
it says,
to the Philippines. Cool. So
flip this over for some fun and games.
okay, so there's let's see, there's a pamphlet that tells you about the snacks, descriptions, and even pictures so you know which one is which. Because let's see, of course, it's gonna be in, oh no, it's not in a different language. But usually it's in a different language. So this is cool, it tells you on it too. I mean, it's from the Philippines. Okay, so what's inside? It tells you all about it. Let me see this. This is the official Yum Awards. Apparently you get awards. Cast your vote for the favorite and least favorite Yums in every box. How to vote? Put your initial in the box that corresponds with the Yum Award. So each person can vote for one snack in each Yum Award category, so choose carefully. Okay, and then there's puzzles, which are questions about the area. Cool. I'd rather just try the snacks.
This is the trivia right here.
Alright, so, what do you want to try first?
Well, jalapeno cheesy corn punch. That looks really good.
Okay, let's try it. So,
outrageously spicy and cheesy.
Okay. It says, not a fan of spicy food. Oh, it doesn't. Don't worry about that. We are. The bag says outrageously spicy. The only thing that is outrageous is how not spicy this snack is. In the Philippines, hot and spicy flavors are rarely used in local cuisine, and Filipino food is actually regarded as some of the least spicy food in the world. But that certainly doesn't mean it's lacking in flavor. Go ahead and open it up and try it. Instead of relying on heat, Filipinos use sweet, sour, and savory flavors to bring unique personality to their cuisine. With a tangy layer of cheese and mild jalapeno, these crunchy corn puffs pack a whole lot of zesty flavor without leaving your mouth in flames. Cool, so go ahead and try it. I'm guessing it's like cheddar jalapeno Cheetos, but no spice.
These are really good.
It does have like a hint of jalapeno, but no spice. Wow, yeah, they are good. I feel like I've had something similar to this. I think it was like the off-brand Cheeto jalapeno cheddar things.
But it's really nice because it's like a nice zesty flavor, and then the aftertaste, it kind of leaves like a bit of fire, but not overwhelming.
Okay, there's some weird stuff in here. Okay, alright, I get to pick what's next. Okay, no, that's too normal. Alright, we're gonna try this.
What is
This
that?
looks really weird. It's called a cupcake, but it's K-E-Y-K. And it is Buko Pandan cupcake with cocoa flakes. It doesn't sound too bad. It's just green, so it's kind of like weird looking. You want to read about it? Save me some of them.
Oh, my bad.
You know how you are with chips. Alright, read what it's the cupcake one.
Cupcake with assorted flavors. In the early 1700s, something very important came to the Philippines. Wheat! First introduced by Spanish colonizers. The country has struggled to grow the crop in its hot climate, but has long depended on the countries to grow it, then imported into the Philippines. 200 years after wheat arrived, another very important thing came to the Philippines. Cake. In the early 1900s, America had won the Spanish-American War in the Philippines, and the Philippines was an American colony. During this time, we brought over a very American export, packaged cakes.
Yeah, well, this
that sounds about right.
Smells good. Smell.
It does smell really good. Both Spain and America's contributions have brought about the Philippines' most famous snack cake, the cupcake. This month, everyone will receive a different kind of cupcake. The flavors range from the Spanish-inspired nutty chocolate, peanuts and chocolate, to the American cocoa mocha, coffee and chocolate, to the 100% Filipino ingredients, cheese, cocoa ube.
It tastes good, but it's very dry. Tastes like coconuts and cake, pound cake.
It does really. It has a great coconut
It's really
taste.
dry though. Like, tastes good though. Here you go. Yeah, coconut cake, dry, but definitely tastes
really good. It's not overwhelming coconut flavor. It's like a very. It's like almost like a hint of it, like a hint of coconut plus
pound cake.
Pound cake, exactly. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So, what do you want to try next?
Let's put this back here.
Mm-hmm.
The fudge bar.
I knew you were gonna go for that. All right, so I'll read it. You try it. I don't know if it's fudgy bar because it's got 2 E's, but the fudge bar. That's what we're calling it. It's cake with cream filling. So in the Philippines, there's a famous dessert called brazo de Mercedes. I don't even know how to pronounce that.
Looks like a Twinkie.
I have a feeling it's not Mercedes. Anyway, with a name like brazo, you might think that making it is a breeze. You'd be wrong. This complicated dessert is made by whipping eggs to form a cakey meringue, then stuffing it with a light creamy filling. From there, the cake is carefully assembled to create the perfect arm. Yes, we said arm. Brazo is Spanish for arm. And Mercedes arms is what brazo de Mercedes means. And also what this cake is supposed to resemble. Oh my god. Mercedes was the queen of Spain in 1878. But now she's a popular Filipino dessert. Well, that's an accurate tribute. A dessert so popular that it's been distilled into a sweet and simple cake stuffed with a light creamy filling. You'll receive one of the following varieties. Winging cakes. Salty caramel, chocolate, dark chocolate, maca puno, vanilla, mocha, durian, or milk. Which one did we get?
Vanilla.
Okay, let me try.
Okay. It reminds me a lot of the Twinkie, but it's very good.
Is it dry?
I wouldn't say such. They don't really fill it up with so much cream like our standard Americanized Twinkie, but it's still good.
I don't like that.
You don't like that?
It tastes like alcohol.
Really?
Try it. The middle stuff tastes. God, it tastes like alcohol.
There's a hint of it, but it goes away. I still like it. I like it.
I don't know why, but it tastes like alcohol. It tastes like there's rum inside of it. I mean, that's not a bad thing if there actually was, but it's a bad thing because there's not. I don't want to taste it without getting drunk. So, next. We're going to do these because they look so weird.
Dude, pillows?
Okay, so it's oob-filled crackers, which who knows what oob is. It says, oh wow.
Ah, here we go.
Yeah, you want to read that?
Cookies with oob cream filling. Ube, maybe. When you think about potatoes, you probably think of eating them with steak and burgers. In the Philippines, when they think of potatoes, they think dessert cakes, custards, and candy and ice cream. Filipinos use potatoes for every type of sweet under the sun. Their favorite potato to eat for dessert, a unique purple-colored yam called ube. Ube has a mildly sweet taste with a slight nuttiness, similar to a vanilla bean. Because of this sweet flavor profile, ube tastes nothing like your typical French fry, which you will soon experience. These purple cookies are filled with smooth ube cream, making them the perfect crispy treat. And who knows, maybe the next time someone asks you what your favorite dessert is, you'll find yourself shouting, potatoes!
Oh my god. Alright, I'm trying to get past this taste right now. Here, go ahead and I'll explain what I taste. It's crunchy on the outside. It's sweet. Once you get to the middle, the cream is just weird. It tastes good. The aftertaste tastes good, but at first you're like crunching into it thinking, this might taste like Captain Crunch. And it kind of does.
Ooh, man, that cream filling had me experience a flashback. I've tasted something similar to it before. Let me get a moment. I need to go back in time.
It almost tastes like a cannoli. Like a
Rice
cream.
Krispie treat. That's what it tastes like.
I wonder what's in that cream though.
Definitely tastes like a Rice Krispie treat. The inside does.
Yeah. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah,
Very
you
good
want
though.
another one?
Yeah, absolutely. I can dig it.
So this is like the cream filling. It's like literally like lighter. Almost looks like lavender boogers.
Lavender boogers.
Yeah. Alright, I'm done with these. You pick the next one.
Alright, well, I have a choice between
Candy and that.
candy and that. Well, I guess we might as well just go ahead and get the
Chips
bag
out the way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what is
you know
this?
we like chips.
Okay, so you hold
Barbecue,
this.
right? Yeah, barbecue.
So this is called
Oh.
Boy Bawang Baked Corn. Barbecue flavor.
So apparently, boy bawang means garlic boy in Tagalog, the native language spoken throughout the Philippines. It's also the next of this next yum. Go ahead and open it. Try it. It's easy to see why. Bao bawang corn nuts or cornic are one of the most popular snacks in the Philippines. Known for their extreme bold and garlicky flavors, the company uses top-grade Philippine garlic, giving their corn nuts an appetizing aroma and an unmatched garlicky kick. You'll get to experience a bit of that kick along with a smoky barbecue flavor. But with this yum, the texture is just as unique as its flavor. If you've had corn nuts before, you know they can often be a break your teeth kind of experience. Not these. Boy bawang corn nuts are soaked in water for several days, then lightly fried to create a fresher and fluffier crunch. If we had to pick 2 words to describe them, we'd use save me some. Yeah.
That's 3 words.
We'd use sarap nito, the Tagalog words for delicious, which also means something that feels good. You know what feels good?
Stealing my bag away from me?
Ooh. These look like corn nuts. Okay.
Oh, sorry, I was too busy eating.
Hold on. Let me put a couple in. These things are so good, though. They have a very barbecue garlicky flavor, but it's really good. No. No.
Hand them over.
No.
Hand over my bawang thingies. Hand over my boys.
Alright, so next is candy. And that's the last thing. You want to see what... Oh, where'd it go? You want to see what it says on there?
Okay, so...
Yeah, these are really good.
I have identified 5 pieces of candy.
Okay. What does it say on the pamphlet?
Okay, here, you hold these.
I gotta get my hair on.
Guinea pig. Shortbread. Goldilocks shortbread in there. Okay, so that's the...
Oh, what
okay.
is this weird looking thing? Okay, we have a manila shortbread.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and show this to the peoples. Right, peoples, we have a manila shortbread. We have a couple other pieces of candy. Says Maya's sweet corn flavored chewy candy with butter flavored filling. That sounds disgusting. What does this say? It says same thing, but it looks like a different flavor. Okay, you want to read any more of the description for us?
Absolutely. Okay, Bob. So what we're looking at here is Guinea pig polvoron. Anyway, long story short, toasted rice flavored shortbread. Deja vu? If you were with us last month, it sure might seem like it. This soft, crumbly shortbread cookie called polvoron, maybe, looks a whole lot like the lemon mantecados, maybe, in last month's box from Spain. And that's no coincidence. The Philippines was colonized in Spain in 1521 and remained under Spanish rule for 333 years. Crazy. During that time, much of Spain's culture was imparted to the Filipino people, from Catholicism to Spanish last names and, of course, traditional Spanish cuisine. Spain's famous mantecados, a thick and crumbly shortbread made with flour, sugar, and butter, was quickly adapted into Filipino culture. Over the years, Filipinos have developed their own unique spin on the Spanish cookie. adding large amounts of powdered milk and their local flavors.
Powdered
You'll get a
milk.
taste of that flavor with the pole
We'll get a taste of the powdered milk.
which contains
Great.
pieces of guinea pig, a toasted sticky rice originating in the Philippines. While we may have Spain to thank for the original cookie, the Filipinos deserve major credit for the tasty upgrades they made to the crumbly sweet.
I can't open it. So, if you're allergic to peanuts and if you don't drink milk, I would not suggest this because every single one has said contains milk or contains peanuts.
It's the culture. It's the culture. That's what they produce. Alright, so this, in the package, it feels soft. It crumbled in my hand.
Ew, really? Let me see.
Feel it.
Okay. Ew.
Slightly
ew,
soft.
Ew. Okay, alright. So, I'm scared to try this. You
It's a
try
weird
it. You
texture.
try it first.
So we're going to go through and move forward with this.
Yeah, are we?
I'm a garbage disposal, so just go through and
Feed it to the garbage disposal.
feed it to myself. Right. It's open.
Yeah, I'm surprised I liked as much as I did.
Wow, this thing crumbles like. Ooh, this tastes like cookie dough.
Okay, I don't like cookie dough, so I don't know if I like that.
It's a very cookie dough-ish flavor. Have you ever had like raw cookie dough?
Oh.
And every kid has.
Alright,
Unless you just haven't
Oh
lived.
my god. That is disgusting.
But
that is
it's a very
disgusting.
it's a plainer taste. It's
like,
a very mild
like
taste of
powdered
cookie dough.
milk mixed with sand.
I like it. I always
I
ate
gotta
cookie
eat
dough.
something else to get that out of my
Crazy
mouth.
like that. I like it. I'm gonna tear this thing up.
Oh my god.
Nah.
Go ahead, nasty. I feel like I just like I ate dust
I fought with my life.
with powdered milk and fake sweetener or vanilla.
Mm.
That was nasty though. As soon as I bit into it, it was like sand. How'd you get over that?
No, it dries up your mouth so bad. Like I don't have an ounce of spit in my mouth, but it's still so good.
Seriously? Are you just showing that?
Nope. It is. I like it. I'll have another.
That's disgusting. Alright, candy.
I've got it all over my clothes. Okay, so you read the candy. There's 4 different. Well, there's not 4.
No, I know how to read no more.
The letter in front of the other. Okay, you got Mr. Buko and Mr. Mice.
Okay. Which one you want to try first? Let's try Buko first. The flavors are sour apple, lime, or melon. What does it look like we have?
We have one that's chew candy with milk filling. I'm not sure. It says Buko Pandan flavored.
Looks
one?
like lime, right? Just look at the...
It does.
Okay. Okay, so if you're trying to guess the flavor, we should tell you you've probably never tasted it before unless you've been to Southeast Asia. This chewy candy is infused with a local Southeast Asian plant called pandan. The spiky green plant has a long, slender leaves, which are used across Asia for their deep color and fragrance. Their bright, nutty, somewhat grassy flavor, oh god, flavor pairs especially well with rice dishes and creamy desserts. In the Philippines, fresh pandan is often mixed with young coconut or buko to create an even richer sweet flavor. These Mr. Buko candies are the perfect representation of the tasty Buko pandan fusion, and their color is too the only downside to these gums, deciding whether to share them. Okay, we'll see if that's true.
We'll see if it's true that I can get this open. Dude,
Let me see.
I might have to use my teeth. I'll try this out.
Alright, well hand me the other one because we can't both have the same candy. That's probably why there's 2 in there.
Sure.
Sure.
It's carrying. Alright.
Oh, I got it open in one try too. Alright, you ready?
I held it along before I ate it.
How's it taste to you? It tastes like butterscotch. Oh my god, it does taste like...
Grass?
Yeah. No, it tastes like coconut oil.
It's like butterscotch, and then yeah, there's an oily texture to it.
Coconut oil. It tastes like coconut.
I'm biting into it now.
Oh, it is chewy.
Very chewy.
Okay. Very coconutty. I don't taste any lime. Okay.
Extremely chewy. You're getting stuck to my teeth the whole time.
Yeah. And the middle.
But it's like a mix of butterscotch and coconut.
Burnt coconut, butterscotch. Oh, okay.
I like it.
Really stuck to my teeth.
No, I like it. Aside from like how bad it is for your teeth, I can dig it. You might have to give us 10 minutes to chew it, but I mean, that's long-lasting flavor, baby.
I'm only spitting it out because it hurts my teeth. That's why. Okay, so let's try the other one. It says, the Philippines is famous for unique street foods. Oh my god. Deep-fried cow intestines, dried chicken blood.
Wait a minute.
Balut, a half-developed duck egg eaten whole. There's certainly no shortage of creative street food in the Philippines, but the most popular street snack of all seems boring in comparison. It's corn. Okay, thank God. Vendors serve up juicy corn on the cob, as well as cups of corn topped with butter, sugar, and powdered cheese. What a weird combo. We wanted to bring you an authentic Filipino street food experience, and among the plethora of interesting options, we chose to keep it simple and give you a taste of the corn. Well, actually, there's nothing simple about this candy. The first few chews taste a lot like you're eating canned cream corn. If you have a better description for it, we're all ears. Corny, we know.
That was such a...
Yeah.
I love the pun.
So
here you
I'm
go.
Scared to try
I'm not a fan of cream corn, so...
I mean, I am, but not in a candy. You would think a candy would be sweet. I'm having trouble with this one. Oh, okay. I shouldn't have made fun of you. Okay, I got it. Finally. You didn't even wait for me. I can't believe you.
Oh, yeah, it's cream corn for days.
Oh my god. Yep. I just put a can of cream corn in my mouth and I'm sucking on it. And I'm not chewing this up. I'm not getting it stuck to my teeth.
You got it.
I'm just gonna... Oh god. Oh god. I'm just gonna let it melt in
If
my
you
mouth.
get past it and you get to the inside, it's very good. But
really? What does it taste like on the inside?
Like caramel, kind of? Like butterscotch or caramel?
Oh. It's like caramel corn.
No.
Oh my god.
Now, when you release the sweetness that's trapped on the inside, and it combines its flavor with the corny taste on the outside, it's actually pretty decent.
No, it's not. He's lying.
I could live here. Aside from the intestines and all that other crap. My mouth and teeth would hate me. The roof of my mouth would hate me. But I think I could do
it. I'm not a big fan of the candy.
I turned around and I thought she was puking into a wrapper. Ah! Quickly!
It's already dirty from the crumbs. I need a napkin.
Just use my shirt.
Yeah, why not? Use everything else of yours.
Steal the rest of the chips. You want? I'm satisfied.
Alright, this was, out of all of them, what do you think is your favorite? I think this was my favorite. I like those just almost as much, but this was my favorite. Bawang. Blank.
I say this, of course, was my favorite because I love jalapeno. But sweet side,
Yeah, my sweet side, I'd have to say this coconut cake was mighty delicious. Just wish that it was more moist.
I'd say this was excellent. It's got that Rice Krispie flavor.
Yeah, I don't know what's
Treat
wrong
flavor.
with him.
This was very good. Between this and that like crumbly cake that you couldn't stand, I mean, both were very good.
It was like eating quicksand that sank into my mouth, kind of like fiberglass and insulation.
Crumbles in your mouth.
Attacking
Shouldn't
my taste
in your hand.
buds.
But it did.
But it did.
Got all over my clothes.
Crumbles in your mouth.
Wow. These are pretty good too. I like these.
Yeah. Overall, it was worth it. It was worth the wait.
The flavors were excellent.
I wanted to rip the box open as soon as I got it. I really did. It was so hard for me not to just open it and see where it was from. You know how I am. I love snacks. I love snacks. So, snacks from across
So
the
what is
world.
it? Is it like part of a free program or?
No, no.
You had to-
Free? Yeah. No, I wish.
Sounds like a sample program.
No. You buy a box. You get one every month.
Mm-hmm.
But I just got it to try it, basically. Because it'd be fun for us to do. But you can get a bigger box than the one we got. But I just got the cheapest one.
Cheaper is better.
That's why it says extra stuff. I think it tells you the stuff on here that you didn't get. Does it? No, I guess not.
There's a lot of powder in here left over.
Anyway, that's pretty cool. I just wish we had gotten one like from like China or something.
Yeah, we were close.
Okay. If you get a bigger one, this is what it came with it. Ketchup potato fries.
Oh wow.
Hansel mocha sandwich. That looks weird. Oh, crackling. Do you know what that is? That it's kind of like pig skin. Kind of like
So it's kind of a good thing that we didn't pay the extra money. Get the bigger one.
Yeah, but you never know what comes in it. And those ketchup potato fries were probably good.
Would you like some more?
No. It's cool. It has it says, did you know there are 355 volcanoes in the Philippines? And then it has an experiment that you can do to make your own mini volcano.
I love those.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. It's neat if you have kids, you know, that are interested in traveling or board in places and like to try new things. You know, it has all these trivia questions and answers, and you learn more about it. And so, yeah, I'm definitely happy with it. Wish we would have gotten a different place, like more exotic. And I wish we would have gotten more sweet cakes. But you know, I'm a fatty, so I always want more.
Well, this was an excellent choice nonetheless. Had a lot of fun. A lot of great tastes. Learned a little something about the Philippines. They have good taste. I could probably live there off of their sweets and their junk food.
I live there off of their coconut cake. And their cream corn. The actual cream corn, though. Not the candy.
That candy, man. Like,
yeah.
the moment you put it in your mouth, you're just like, a mouthful of cream corn.
Yeah, I just threw cream corn in my mouth. Yep, and I'm savoring it for a long, long time, and it's getting stuck to my teeth. And, you know, it might be there for the next few hours, just in the back corner of my teeth, and I'm just savoring it.
Just kind of like surprises you once in a while. It's like, oh, there it is.
Yeah. Well, anyway, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, whatever. Alright, you can stop the video now.
I missed this.
They don't need to see me abusing them.
Yeah. Help. 911.
Alright, the food's gone. We can turn it off now.